In the dusty village of Nyamande, whispers about wealth and dark magic often traveled faster than the wind. People spoke quietly of men who became rich overnight, building large houses while their neighbors struggled to buy bread. But no one ever asked too many questions. Fear lived in every corner of the village. Tapio and Kundai had been best friends since childhood. They hunted together near the river banks, shared meals during hard times, and dreamed of escaping poverty. Tapio was quiet and ambitious, while Kundai was cheerful and trusting. Everyone believed their friendship would last forever, but as the years passed, Tapio grew desperate. He watched other young men drive expensive cars and wear fine clothes while he remained trapped in poverty. One evening, an old stranger approached him at a crowded market. "There are doors money cannot open," the old man whispered, "but spirits can." At first, Tapo ignored him, yet the stranger's words haunted him for weeks. Eventually, desperation defeated his cautions. He followed the old man into the forest, where strange rituals were performed beneath ancient trees. The ritualist promised him riches beyond imagination, but there was a condition. The sacrifice must be someone close to your heart, the old man said coldly. Only then will the spirits listen. Tapua's blood ran cold. He knew exactly who the spirits demanded. Days later, he invited Kundai on a journey outside the village, pretending they were going to search for gold deposits near the mountains. Kundai trusted him completely. Along the way, they laughed like old times, sharing stories beside a fire under the moonlight. But that night, darkness consumed Tapua's soul. As Kundai slept, Tapua carried out the terrible ritual the old man had described. He killed his best friend. The forest became silent as if nature itself was horrified. By dawn, the friendship that had lasted a lifetime was gone forever. Terrified and shaking, Tapua dragged the body to an abandoned cemetery on the edge of the village and buried it in a shallow grave between broken tombstones. He believed the spirits would now reward him. For a few weeks, strange things happened. Tapua suddenly had money. He bought new clothes, expensive phones, and drinks for everyone at the village bar. People admired him, but others became suspicious. Then the nightmares began. Every night, Tapua saw Kundai standing beside his bed, covered in dust from the graveyard, staring silently with sorrowful eyes. Sometimes he heard footsteps around his house at midnight. Other times he woke up hearing Kundai's voice whispering his name from the darkness. Tapua stopped sleeping. He became thin and paranoid. Villagers noticed they often wandered through the streets muttering to himself. One stormy evening, heavy rain struck Nyamande. The shallow grave in the cemetery collapsed, exposing human remains. Villagers gathered in horror, and soon the truth began to unravel. Police investigation led directly to Tapua. When confronted, he broke down crying uncontrollably. He confessed everything. The ritualists, the greed, the betrayal, and the murder of his only true friend. The village was left in shock. Kundai's family buried him properly, while Tapua was taken away in chains. Haunted not only by the law, but by the guilt that no wealth could erase. From the day on, elders in Nyamande warned young people about the dangers of greed and evil promises. They reminded them that riches gained through darkness never bring peace. Because some deaths cannot be buried even in a cemetery.